Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, of course, today, this morning, in fact, my time, while I was at work, Dokkan officially announced in-game that JANEMBA and PAIKUHAN are coming in the next couple of days. What is probably the least hype dual Dokkan Fest in, I don't know, in history, could you say? The last couple of years, maybe? And I mean, even when it came out on JP, it was not particularly hype. People were hyped for a new JANEMBA, and then of course when we found out the kits for the units, a lot of people are very disappointed in JANEMBA. So the big question that I asked you guys on Twitter earlier today was what would Global need to do to make you excited to summon on this dual Dokkan Fest? So some of the examples that we gave here were discounts, tickets, big changes to the banner. I think last year at the although it was a slightly different time because it came out for the Goku, Gohan and Goten Day celebration, this is kind of taking the place of the Transforming Super Saiyan 2's dual Dokkan Fest. And when that came to Global last year, we did get the 3+1 summons, and there were tickets from Pilaf Trove, which had some pretty decent deals. I can't remember if the first 3 steps to get the first 3+1 were discounted, but I could certainly imagine that being a thing, because I feel like with some of the changes that Dokkan has made, on Global at least, over the last couple of months when it comes to banners, I would be very surprised if the first rotation on these 2 banners wasn't discounted as well as the 3+1, because I think they know that people are not crazy hyped for this banner, and they kind of always know that leading up to the anniversary, a lot of people will be avoiding summoning on banners unless they are crazy hype. So obviously Saiyan Day is kind of the exception, like Broly did fairly well. But yeah, like if they want people to summon, they need to do something. So there's a lot of replies, so shout out to everybody who replied. You know, apologies if we don't show it in the video, I don't want it to be super long, but we're just going to go down and have a look. So a lot of people do mention the banner changes. This guy says get rid of Exchange Boo and Goku Black, making the banner 7 featured units. I would say discount the first 3 steps and give some form of decent sales. Because yeah, the dual Dokkan Fest normally do get decent sales. We actually had good ones for Saiyan Day as well, so that would be good, especially right after Saiyan Day. Tickets for sure. Hope to see physical Vegito Blue. He's only been on 1 banner that I know of since I started playing the game. Unfortunately, I don't feel like he's a unit that would get added. As good as he is with his EZA, older units like that don't see themselves on banners very much, unless they're very like relevant to the theme of the banner. So for example, on the Broly Day banner we had the STR Broly, who's one of the oldest like units that has an EZA from the original type leaders, but that's because it was relevant to the banner. So this guy basically says all of them, tickets, discounts and banner changes. After summoning for Broly, nothing that's expected to come before the anniversary interests me. Because the thing is, if there are tickets, discounts, and the banners are really good, even if you are saving for the anniversary, if that first rotation of the 3+1 is discounted, then it potentially is worth doing, at least on one of the banners, if there's one unit over the other you would prefer, or the units who are actually on the banner, of course. Discounted summons, discounts, yeah. I don't think they can do anything to hype these banners. Maybe do the discounts. Yeah, a lot of people share that sort of point of view, that the discounts are usually worth doing on these kind of banners. A lot of people also don't want to summon on Global until the coin exchange update comes out, which, if you're somebody who's in the position where you have a lot of unfeatured SSRs that are common pulls, rainbowed and fully maxed out, then obviously, yeah, that is an issue for you. But like if you're a newer player or someone who doesn't have like all of these units maxed out already, even if the coin exchange update was out and you pulled copies of those units, you wouldn't be able to exchange them for coins anyway. So it does kind of differ depending on where your account is. They would need to put LR, STR Vegito and Physical Buuhan on the banners. I can't imagine that they would do that, but that would be something that I feel would guarantee to make those banners more hype. But I mean, we know they're coming for the 6th anniversary on those banners, but those banners are like over 2.5 months away at this point, so it wouldn't be impossible for them to put them on there, because they've done some crazy stuff recently, but I don't think that that is going to be the case. They need to make some big banner changes, discounts and tickets. Swap it and put the anniversary banners in this spot. Good old hazing. Imagine if they're just like, we'll just do the anniversary in April instead. Even if they do discounts and tickets, it's a skip, saving all of these for the 6th year. Hey, that's a very respectable amount of stones. You like to see it. 25 discount stores, and I still wouldn't touch it. A couple of tickets and big banner changes. Free-to-play player I'm skipping regardless. That does make sense. Even if they have discounted multis, to take advantage of it, you really need to do all 3 to get that free one if you really want the full value. So it's not the kind of banner that's worth just doing like 1 multi on or something like that. So don't think they will change the units, but I could see them releasing discount multis. Yep. Super skip. I'm already going to drop a few multis into... okay, so this guy really wants the LR Blue Gogeta, who will be on one of the banners, most likely. I feel like the Dokkan Fest LR, like the return of the fusions, they're unlikely to take those off. But I guess we'll have to see. First 2 multis cost no stones. I mean, yeah, I'm sure everyone would summon in that case. Because imagine if they did that and it still had the 3+1. So essentially for 50 stones you get 4 multis. That would be the ultimate discount. Discounts, yeah. Planning to summon. I love that PAIKUHAN. Got a Dokkan Fest, and I want him, and JANEMBA looks fun to use even if he's not great. I mean, I appreciate that this guy has a positive attitude. A lot of people are super not hyped for either of these units, so hey, if you are, then good for you. All of you guys out there. If you're excited, I always say this about other banners anyway, unless you're completely free to play, and then you do need to be a bit more careful with saving. But like, if you really like a character, you really like a unit, you might as well give it a try on the banner. Normally when we encourage you not to summon on specific banners, it's due to like the overall use of the unit and then like thinking about what's coming in the future. But if it's like your favourite character from Dragon Ball, then don't let anyone tell you shouldn't summon on it, because you should play the game the way you want. So JANEMBA, I think Smarmus is excited for JANEMBA again. It's good to see that some people are actually interested putting the anniversary LRs on the banner. Yep, I'm sure people would summon then, yeah. Round of discounts, freebies every 3 pulls and tickets, just like last year. I mean, the thing is, yeah, that's because the aim of the question was what would get you excited to summon on the banner. So if you already know, if you're already thinking in your mind that they're definitely going to do this, then I don't know how much more hyped they could make you for it. So imagine if they did give us this coin update. That would be the biggest like global W in, I don't know, recent history easily. If the coin update came so early and came with this update, I feel like it would almost encourage people to summon who definitely weren't going to summon before, just because it gives you a chance at getting the new units or some of the other good units on the banner, and then it immediately gives you that opportunity to start trading in units for coins. That would actually be insane. I don't expect that to happen at all, but that would be awesome. Yeah, this guy gave an example of banner changes, making both the banners ridiculously good. But yeah, unfortunately, probably not very likely they would be that good. But yeah, a lot of people who are pretty much guaranteed to skip. Put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on there. I mean, it's been a little while since he came out, but with a dual Dokkan Fest, I don't know who they would put into the other banner to make it like equally as hype as this one, but that would be interesting. Nothing they could do to improve the banners anyway. Lock the summoning bud for a whole month. Discounts, yeah, UI, not going to happen. So yeah, a lot of people interested in discounts, tickets, all that kind of stuff, which we should get. But the important thing that a lot of people have mentioned is the banner changes. So if we have a look at the banners as they were on JP, this is PAIKUHAN's banner, obviously has PAIKUHAN, the LR Blue Gogeta, the 3-year Gogeta, still pretty good to this day. Doesn't quite fit well links wise on like the most optimal fusion team, but he is still a very solid unit. Exchange Boo, no one really likes Exchange Boo. I barely summoned on his banner when that dual Dokkan Fest came out, so I don't actually even have him. So I might not go crazy hard on these banners, and if I don't pull a copy of him, I might just buy him with coins so that I have him, because I do have a lot of them. I normally recommend you save them for LRs. Like, this is a good opportunity to pick up Blue Gogeta if you don't have him. If you try out a couple of summons, then he is a worthwhile unit for your coins. But bear in mind, of course, with the 6-year banners, STR Vegito and Physical Bootanks are going to be available with coins. So I feel like they're much more of a priority to get than Gogeta and Vegito Blue. But then we have Turles, who is super useful. Obviously, movie bosses just got huge buffs by getting the new Broly. LR Turles came out not long ago, and Bojack as well. So obviously this guy is useful to have, but he is super old, so a lot of people aren't going to need him. And then the same with these last 3 units, like especially for me, for example. I have all of these last guys rainbowed. I actually have the 3-year Gogeta rainbowed. I think I need one more for the LR, but so there's a couple of units I could use, and obviously PAIKUHAN is decent. And then Janemba's banner is Janemba, Vegito Blue, and the LR Vegito from the 3-year. Gotenks, who is significantly better than Exchange Boo and super useful in Super Battle Road. Hopefully, with this celebration, they'll finally give us the 10 category stages of Extreme Super Battle Road. Because I don't understand why they've taken so long already. I thought that hopefully they could have dropped for Saiyan Day because it's been so long. So if they don't come out with this celebration, I really don't know what they're doing. And then similarly to the other banner, these last 4 units been around for a while. Int Janemba is still really, really good, so he's not a bad pull, especially because even on Global without the same name update, you can still run him on this Janemba's team. But then yeah, Int Goku Black, no one really cares. I think until he gets an easy A, no one's ever going to care about him. And then the Trunks and Zamasu, they've aged reasonably well, but they've been around quite a lot as well. So the banners are not great overall, which really doesn't help the overall hype level. Like, it's a dual Dokkan Fest that people are already not particularly excited for, and then the banners are not that great. So they really need to do something interesting to spice these up, because discounts and free multis and tickets are all well and good, but if the banners are still bad, that would still put off people from summoning even with those extra perks. So it'd be interesting to see if they could replace someone with a unit as like crazy good as Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then I wonder who they would put opposite him. I know Tech Gohan only came back recently, I think on Gogeta's banner, but he again is another top tier unit that people always want extra copies of if they don't have him rainbow. So there's definitely some things they could do. Let me know down below, if it came to the big banner changes, who would you like to see put on the banner, who would you like to see taken off? Obviously we will do some summons for the videos, but depending on what the discounts and the tickets are like, I'm not going to go too crazy, because obviously I did the video yesterday when we didn't know these guys were coming next about what the potential schedule is going to be, and so after these guys there definitely is going to be a gap leading up to the anniversary before Goten and Trunks drop, where that is when we could then potentially see a global first. So I don't want to go crazy on these banners and then we get the most insane hype global first event and I've not got any stones. So I feel like a lot of people are going to be avoiding this banner, so we have to wait to see what global are going to do. Maybe they won't do anything, but if they want people to summon, they need to do something to make these banners better. So let me know down below what you think that will be if it comes to the banner changes. Shout out to everyone who replied to the tweet. Again, if I didn't get to your reply, I apologize, there was a lot, but let me know down below. Even if you did reply to the tweet, let us know your thoughts in the comments. What could they do to make you excited to summon on these banners? So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.